Alright, today we're faced with the task of replacing the combination turn signal wiper switch in the Explorer, the 2000. It was going around a corner and I had the turn signals on and something snapped in there, and now the turn signals don't work. So I have to separate the column, and I have the new switch already, so I'm going to start tearing it apart. Alright, hopefully my camera will focus. Underneath the column here, there's one hole here, and one hole down here. It has Phillips screws in it. Phillips head screws. Plastic screws. You gotta pull them out. Let's go ahead and do that. Alright, once you have the screws out, you want to take your tilt lever off. If your Explorer has it. Literally just unscrews. And it does have 2 slots cut in it to put a wrench on it if it just doesn't break free. And that's it. Let's put that aside. Now the whole bottom piece should literally just come out like that without hardly any effort. Alright, now we're in. Now, hopefully, what I do, put this back in, put your tilt lever back in, tilt the wheel down a bit so you can pull the top plastic off. It takes a little finessing, but it'll come. Just keep working it around. Now, you can see our combination switch. What we have to do, take the top screw out, which is a Torx, and this lever out of here, and the bottom screw down there, which is also a Torx. That's all that's holding this on. So let's go get the correct Torx and pull that off. Alright, so the correct size is a Torx 20, a T20. I like it on the driver better myself. So there's one. Hard to say. There's number 2. You'll see the whole thing will be want to come right off in your hand now. Now the fun part, getting all the wires off. That one's already. This one's just lying in here broke, which is always fun. Didn't even do anything to that one yet. Ford and the brittle connectors. So, with these type of connectors, you literally have to pry them open a little bit to get them off. So the way you want to pull this plug out, take a screwdriver on either side and literally just pry pry these little tabs outwards, and the whole thing should just pop off. I'm gonna still connect it a little bit. There we go. Alright, that's one, and the other one that just fell off of my hand, this whole thing, and this one on the back side that we'll just have to get. Same technique, just get in there with the screwdriver. Alright, here's the broken one, the one we just pulled out. You can see, I'll show you compared to the new one. There's supposed to be a piece of black plastic that pops up to grab the collar that's in here. This is the turn signal cancellation collar. And that clicks against the switch that's supposed to be in here. And that whole, I'll show you the new one. There's a switch in there. And you activate it, the whole thing comes up. On this one, on the old one, you activate it, nothing happens. So this one's bad. Easy. How to put it back together, just reverse the installation procedure. Alright, we plugged our wires back in to the new one. It's a shame that one's broken, but there's nothing I can do about it. Common on the Fords to find broken connectors. Make sure all your wires are pushed in tight. And while this is off, I'm going to put a little bit of grease on that collar I showed you earlier, just to keep everything lubricated. It's not digging into the collar, it's just kind of gliding over it. Just a little bit of grease, and that'll keep that nice. Alright, so I just put my tilt pin back in. I can raise the wheel up so I can test this installation. Fired up. Turn signal on, off. Turn signal on, off. On, off, on, off. So that's it. And you pretty much just put your covers back on. I will say, as you're putting the top piece back on, make sure you get the studs for the screws, that clamshell to hold it together, back in the slot, or else that'll never go back together. It'll be nothing but a pain. So this side's got to go back in the holder too. There. The other one in the front. Let's do the same thing. You gotta make sure you get it as you're putting it in. Keep pushing down in here too to get it to slide in. It can be a little bit of a pain in the butt, but it is doable. So that's how you got it out. Alright, now that you get your two halves mated back up, you can go ahead and put your Phillips head screws back in, or where we took them out before. One, two, three. And then you can put your tilt lever back in. Right in there. And that's it, she's done. Now have working turn signals again. It's just that simple.